his impact. A lot of effort and determination is what it takes, and he absolutely has those qualities.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. R.J. Barrett is out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Grant, and it's Green, and it's LeBron, and at the small forward. And for Phoenix, Wiggins is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's the natural. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Murray in at the point. And Doris, when you look around the league, there are still a handful of players coming along from off-season injury.
Yeah, and Kev, this is a very tough balance for coaches to have to navigate. You have to protect your guys that have a history of injury, but at the same time, it's eventually go time. We've got to win games here.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Wiggins sets a screen for Clark. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
James looking around. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Pass to Wembanyama. Hits it from three-point range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Green with a screen on McDaniel. James, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jaden McDaniel. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
And the Knicks with possession here. Phoenix able to drain the three. Barrett wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Wembanyama, right side. Over Thompson. And, yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
The drive by Thompson. New York, no good that time either.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Murray, good.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now here's LeBron. 12 points his last outing. Grant outside. New York, no good that time either. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Wembanyama sets a screen for Murray. Wembanyama outside. From outside the arc. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. You look at Wembanyama, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, the natural. right behind him. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Now here's Thompson. He had 25 points last game. Pass to James. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Murray dishes to McDaniels. Wiggins kicks to Clark. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Clark finds Wembanyama. And the Suns another three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Knicks trail by 15. Thompson passes to Barrett. James left side. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Wiggins, a screen on Barrett. Clark against Barrett. A fader. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here on Jamal Murray. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 27 points a game, 13 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And they double up James. Green kicks to Grant. Some nice passing by New York here. Outside Green to end the cold streak. Rebound by Murray. Suns leading by 17. McDaniels outside. Clark for three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight. Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Green. And here's James outside. Offensive rebound. Thompson from long range.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Now, here's Clark. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. For three, Murray. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Murray's got 7.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Grant the pass to James. True on the 14-footer. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, one of the best in the history of the league, just taking advantage of what the defense wants to give him. LeBron, the midi, yes, sir.
McDaniels gets a wide-open look. It's good from long range.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Grant. Scoreless thus far. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Murray, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Green up on top. Back to James. It's Barrett on the wing. Green with a screen on Murray. 6 to shoot, to the paint, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And that one misses. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
No good on the second free throw. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Phoenix. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Murray right side. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 12.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Knicks shooting alarming 21% to get things going here. Grant finds James. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. He has 7.
Yeah, the easy lift on the jumper by LeBron. That's really hard to defend, guys.
Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Green with a screen on McDaniel. And the rejection by Wembanyama. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Chris Middleton's checked in for New York. Fred VanVleet comes in for Amen Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. There's Green with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. McDaniels outside. Higgins outside. Clark outside. Shoots over James. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Barrett. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. Down low, here's Wiggins. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Bagley, he's checked in for Green. Bogdanovich comes in for LeBron. And it's Clarkson in for Barrett. And the Suns call time here. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You look at the Knicks. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
And seeing where the Knicks are, this was not the kind of season they had in mind. There are teams that would be satisfied with their position in the standings, but not one coming off the kind of terrific season they enjoyed last year.
Yeah, but let's not call it a lost season yet. There's still the possibility that they can make a strong run in the playoffs. And if that happens, all their regular season woes will be forgotten.
Here's Van Vliet. The Suns getting the bucket. Middleton left side. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Clark up top. He's covered by Clarkson. No good from Clark. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Inside. Wiggins with some nice D.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
To the inside. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Clippers. Pass to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Bagley finds Clarkson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Clark outside. Now Wembanyama. Defended by Bagley. Takes the 13-footer. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Clark. With the fadeaway. And it's in off the backboard. Clark's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Phoenix with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
New York shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. They've got Wiggins. Jamal Murray is out there with Clark. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Wembanyama in at center. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Murray surveying the D. Wiggins, a screen on Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Van Vliet passes to Middleton. Some nice passing by New York here. From past the arc, Van Vliet can't get it to go. And it's the Suns with the ball. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Wembanyama.
Yeah, this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Van Vliet. Still scoreless. In the corner, Middleton with it. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Middleton against Wiggins. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Clark.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Middleton. Clarkson outside. Bagley sets a screen for Clarkson. Shot to stop the run and finished off by Bagley.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Murray against Van Vliet. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Middleton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. That shot wide open.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Middleton. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Murray, the pass to Wembanyama. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
That one falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you guys.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The three ball, too critical in today's NBA.
Pass to Middleton. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Clarkson against Clark. Driving in. Clock at 6. Back to McDaniel. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 25 points for the natural.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Sweet move. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Clark for 3. Rebounded by Clarkson. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Middleton can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Murray dishes to Clark. There's the 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Clark. Wembanyama has got 7 points here in this quarter. For New York, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Middleton, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the Suns call time here. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Suns, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
And it's Phoenix's ball. McDaniels outside. Pass to Murray. Wembanyama sets a screen for Murray. Wembanyama left side. Just 5 on the clock. Fades back. And the shot falls short this time. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. On the wing, Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 8 here in the quarter.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And they double up LeBron. To the middle, and stolen by Wembanyama. Wiggins outside. Pass to Clark. Back to Wiggins. From deep. Hangs on the trifecta. Wiggins has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Green. Takes a step back to stop the drought. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here's Phoenix. Murray outside. Wiggins inside the line. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. So it's New York now. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. For 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Thompson against Murray. Wiggins from outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
And that one's good by Clark.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Charity stripe shot. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And the rejection by Clark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Driving inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Thompson outside. To stop the run. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
That free throw good from Thompson. Now Murray. 20 points for him. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Beyond the arc. And that one is off. New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's Grant from deep LeBron. It's hauled in by the Suns. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. 35 seconds left in the first half. Plays it up off the glass. Wembanyama's got 26 points.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Out to Barrett. Shot from the top of the key. LeBron can't get it to go.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Wembanyama, right side. Takes it off the glass. And he has 28 points for the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Phoenix enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up.
And taking a look at Phoenix, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Knicks.
The big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scouting report? Come on, man.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Thompson. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Green is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's James. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Thompson in at the one. Here's McDaniels. Back to Murray. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Wembanyama. A screen on Barrett. Clark finds Wembanyama. To the wing on the left. Wembanyama sets a screen for Clark. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Grant. And it's off from three-point range. McDaniels outside. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Back to LeBron. Grant outside. And they pick up two.
This guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
Wiggins, a screen on Barrett. And it's Wiggins missing. And so Grant will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And Barrett gets it to go.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Murray against Thompson. Pass to Clark. Wiggins sets a screen for Clark. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Clark. Wiggins has got 15.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Wiggins against Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Murray with it, picked up by Thompson. Wiggins surveying the floor. Clark for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Clark's got 33.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Outside, Barrett. LeBron against McDaniel. LeBron shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Wiggins. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Boy, more points on the board for Wiggins. How about this guy? This is a memorable night.
The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Thompson outside, takes a 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wembanyama sets a screen for Murray, and it's Clark in the corner. Wembanyama outside. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Wiggins. And it's Clark in the corner. Murray outside. No good from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
James, the bounce pass. Thompson passes to Grant. Pass to Green. Good defense by Wembanyama. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
And here's James outside. Rebound by the Suns. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Fires from deep. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's Murray up on top. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by LeBron. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Barrett. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Wembanyama, right side. Over Green. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Lets it go from deep. Green, no luck.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Here's Wembanyama.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Pass to Grant for three. Nice defense from McDaniel.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
For three, Murray kept alive. Here's Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wembanyama has got 9 points here in the second half. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Guys?
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Fred VanVleet is checked in for New York. Grant outside. To the paint. Here's Green. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
DiVincenzo against VanVleet. Bull the pass to DiVincenzo. Robinson for three. Sinks the triple.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them though.
VanVleet passes to Grant. Five to shoot. Back to VanVleet. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. DiVincenzo against Green. DiVincenzo kicks to Robinson. And Edey has it in the corner. And the dunk by Edey.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Barrett with the ball. Now Bull defending. Back to Barrett. There's the triple. Edey with the rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Robinson misses. The Knicks shooting the ball poorly. Just 28%. Out to Barrett. Stolen by Robinson. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Covered by VanVleet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Grant against Fox. And he banks in the layup. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sketch for the Suns?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lane. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Fox against Thompson. Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Can't get it to fall. Grant kicks to Thompson. Off target with his three.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Fox with it. Now defended by Grant. Robinson on the wing. He averages about 5 points a game. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Pass to Grant. The 3-ball. Edey with the rebound. Bol inside. Working on Grant. Bol, that's good. Bol's got his first points of the night. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Barrett the pass to Van Vliet. And the 3-ball is good.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Thompson against Fox. Robinson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Jordan Clarkson.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. Van Vliet finds Clarkson from outside off the mark. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Man, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Derek Jones is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's the natural. It's Najee in at the 5 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Middleton. Zadorus, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. And you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And the Knicks with possession. Here's Middleton. Pass to Bagley. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Wembanyama, a screen on Middleton. Wembanyama outside. Good on the triple. Wembanyama has got 40 points.
Yeah, in the first half he was unstoppable from deep. Now 2 more since the break.
To the inside. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Middleton.
Fierce. That is what I would call how he came off that pick and roll situation. LeBron wins once more with his aggressiveness.
Clark inside. He's covered by Clarkson.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Middleton can't get it to go. Suns have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Clark outside. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Shot's good by Middleton.
That is a smooth-looking shot. Middleton's been doing it for a long time.
Murray dishes to Wiggins. Back to Murray. Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Clock at 4. Clark for 3. And good! He hits it again.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
Wiggins finds Clark. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Middleton against Wiggins. Fades away, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Clark. Over Clarkson, and that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 44.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out to Clarkson. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Clark finds Wembanyama. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Clark kicks it out to Wiggins. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. Wiggins has got 24 points.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here's Middleton. That shot off. Wiggins with some nice D. Clark outside. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And they double up LeBron. Clarkson for three. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his fourth rebound in this one. Bagley against Wembanyama. Over Bagley. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wembanyama has got 42 in the game. Pass to James. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You take a look at Thompson. Sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Jones. And Clark has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Clark. Launches a three. Murray, no good.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And stolen by Wiggins. Clark with it, now defended by Grant. Wembanyama with the bucket.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
And it's Clark in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Next ball.
A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
And the basket is good. Wiggins has got 26 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Wembanyama. Yes, that goes in. Wembanyama has got 46 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Out to Barrett. Fires the 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists in the game. Murray against Thompson. Murray outside. Clark with a wide open look. Grabs the rebound again.
Rebound after rebound after.
Again, what an avalanche.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, it's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
1:37 left to play in the final quarter. On its way from Clark for 2. The Knicks pull it in. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the Suns call time here. They're up.
That's a very questionable decision, to say the least. That is a tough time for a technical foul.
Shooting the technical free throw, Jeremy Grant.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
So it's the Knicks now. Thompson outside. Pass to Green from the arc. Traps in the tray.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
In the corner, Barrett with it. From 13, a shot missing. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Winner is Plaque Boy Max.